Okay, this is my recent book, which is called A Season in Eden, and there's a kind of hidden theme of seasons going through it. I mean, it's called A Season in Eden, so you might guess that, but the poems aren't always obviously like that. And I'm going to read some seasonal poems, though they aren't all seasonal poems. Some of them are more kind of London or whatever. Anyway, I'll start with this one. It's called All You Need. All you need is a pad, a stubby pencil, and the end of a road to see clear. You rest your mind there, leaning your shadow on the sea. Stroll up to the hut you share with spiders. Brew your cup of tea from a billy can and sip it in the shelter of a dry stone. You can attend to each arising moment, an edge where you stand that gives back country behind you and rough ocean to launch across when you finish with land. All I need is people passing by and bricks gathering spaces between them in a city I used to keep away from. Once I'd wonder, how could they survive in air so important, shared with the royal and famous, brushing Parliament and Piccadilly? Now I'm in Zone 2, the neck of the whirlpool. The Queen could reach me on the 73. Tracing the streets needs a sharpened pencil. I'll follow up what rages through my hinterland and fetch you a moment on the city road. Events have caught up with that poem because they've just shortened the 73 bus route so that it doesn't go to Victoria anymore and the Queen would have to go to Oxford Circus first. Right, this one's starting off in spring but then getting into summer. It's called Appetite. April opening all of it, these digging into apple blossom, pink between green. Imagine being too cold to move, then allow everything to move you. The blood prowls and hormones answer each other like bird calls in the early morning. Appetite becomes addiction. You love to take off all that apparel and let a body breathe. Bodies squash and brawl, surface to surface. They pull and stroke. By now this shameless burlesque is summer, fruiting in sunshine and shade. Take it. I live in Stoke Newington and I get the bus to Dalston Junction and get the train down here, but I actually wrote this before I was coming to Goldsmiths, but it's all part of my life. It's called Dalston Junction. Paradise a long way back, Abraham left Ur behind. Promise of promotion in the shining view down to the city where it lifts itself up on the horizon. All along the Roman road north and back again, people make a living. They decorate their shacks and call it art. They've been given their permission. Companies no one knows own all the buildings, or no one you know knows, or knows quite what money is. The city says it understands. The young do what the young do with each other in darkened bars and cafes. The old are cool enough to not look fascinating. Nothing new, is there? The lights are red, but they will change the way the tide is turning. Useless metaphor, it turns again. Don't miss the market. Eat the mango at its heart. It's another London one, which is, it's got sun in it anyway. It's called Sunrise Deadline. Forgiven for yesterday, traffic is waltzing through Islington and the world unrolls the sunrise on your deadlines. People take their places. We take up space in a fizz of self-definition. Seize yesterday's hidden destination. Mix like the ripple in a field of grass until we return undazzled, undistinguished in the dust. Pouring out of theatres and stadiums, back into the streets, to the trains and buses, for dispersal. Energy spent, we re-enter our own atmospheres, thoughtless, deluded, but undeterred, dauntless. This pool in which we are tadpoles, gills developing to lungs, arms and legs to wings, everyday detail. Most currently seasonal poem, except I think of this as actually being on the 1st of July. It's called Half Year, and I always think of the 1st of July as the real moment when you know the calendar is stuck in the second half of the year. The privet is blue, the year's half over. A breath of old shut-up cupboards from clusters of bitter blossom, taking the air in the heat with barbecue fumes and warm dust mittens. Here in our inner city of unclipped hedges, the summer's already weary of the 1st of July. Distract us with festivals, pride parades, fetes and riots, but we're responsible for this. When I'm away on the train now, I notice out in the country the wheat and barley fading from green, and the pretty scarlet poppies with an edge of blood and dull fields. Emerge out of the underground, blinking and sniffing. The garden flowers are scented like air fresheners under the towering hedges, topped with an efflorescence of staleness. Time to mark the half-death of the calendar. There's a distant bass line shaking the houses. Let's have a party. Anyone got some shears for a wreath? The privet is gathering over us. Okay, 2 more poems. This one is, I suppose, a kind of fertility poem. It's called Green Man. And the green man's on and up, so you wouldn't want to let him down, would you? Now it's his go. What he'll do is gravitate down to the garden, renovate the beds and edgings, dig, rake, pot and repot. Maybe he'll take requests for herbs and herbaceous borders. Me, I'm on my break from the green margin. I've given up on nature. Nature retaliates in grey dreams, engravings of devils that goad, angels that gasp in aggravation. It's the last judgment, and I've been grassed on. Up in the dock for some transgression, had up by a panel of amateur gardeners. I ask you, I give up, but he could deal with it. Hero of the horticultural club, even though it's been hard going since Eden got dumped and Adam got ignorant, cultivating plastic bags and old fridges with ugly shrubs gathering in alleys and the leaves and slime that block the gutters. They expect ground cover, bark mulch and winter bedding, as if that were the half of it. But you, take him as your model. Give it all you've got to grow. Dig, double dig and get right down. With a good hoe, you could do the whole ground over. Now he's on and up, and the green is sprouting in his beard. I've suddenly got a vision of that being about Jeremy Corbyn. Right, this is the last poem, which is the title poem of the book. A Season in Eden. I open the door to the garden, and everything's there. The garden opens my doors, and it strips me bare. I'm wandering naked as Adam, and I don't care. My private parts are not private, my nipples are proud. The tweets of the birds are almost intolerably loud. The world is pleased to meet me, the sky has no cloud. God has something in mind for me. He has a plan, my own special destiny, because I'm a man. Free will to mess up everything since it began. Here I am in this garden of earthly delight, but somehow I can't help thinking things aren't quite right. I can't just walk out of the garden, but then again I might. There will be things that require effort and sometimes pain. There will be anger, betrayal, adultery, labour in vain. There will be more bad thoughts than can be held in one brain. My body begins to disturb me. It seems to be sinning. Whatever it is that's going wrong seems to be winning. I can't help feeling this problem is just the beginning. I cover it all in fear and trembling. I pick up some leaves and hide my shame for whatever good that achieves. And I go back out into the world full of Adams and Eves.